sports.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big 10 Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big 10, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Gutierrez. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Linebacker shifting around now. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Allen. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Perkins. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Here comes a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He'll throw it now. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Now you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
Pass caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the defense able to stop him at the 2. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
To throw, it's Perkins. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass caught inside the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he fires this one to the right. Had all day to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Gutierrez. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And the Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Back to pass. It's Perkins. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks a tackle into the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Direct snap to the back. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
To the air, it's Perkins. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Quarterback operating an empty set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's going to take off here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Perkins. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Let's go.
And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for his back. That's reeled in. It's Allen. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they heave it deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the Bulldogs are in the red zone now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. These QBs sneak. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that 1st.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Perkins. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. They reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Keeping it on the ground here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Ducks pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. They'll try the right here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Gutierrez. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
2nd down and goal. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Offense moving receivers around now before this. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage of the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they get set to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set now, 5 wide. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Perkins. He's running out of time here. He's escaping the pocket now. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Boy, that was 4th and a mile. I'm surprised they even went for this. What in the world are they thinking? But give them all the credit in the world. They pick it up and keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here.
Here we go.
Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
BT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Ducks offense is on the move now.
3:25.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Perkins. Bringing pressure. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's got a man down the middle. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Trying to get the throw off. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass.
It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to launch it deep again. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Here we go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation